Denver police coming off a busy night investigating multiple serious crashes and a stabbing. Plus, national health agencies are changing up their vaccine recommendations, but some local healthcare providers are offering different advice to their patients. And a controversial Colorado law now faces its second legal challenge. Good morning, happy Sunday. Let's take a live look outside from Coors Field over downtown. Nothing but blue skies out there, baby. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Lauren Scafidi. Let's send things on over to Weather Impact meteorologist Jaden Knowles. Jaden, yesterday was just gorgeous. Today's going to be even hotter. Mother Nature really came through for the weekend.
Yeah, she really did. I'm telling you, she said, I want to make sure that everyone really knows that it's June 1st and we're going to get those summer-like temperatures. That's exactly what we're expecting this afternoon. The upper 80s, but of course we are tracking some more showers and thunderstorms, mainly isolated in nature this afternoon. But so far, looking outside, current temperatures, the low to mid 60s, the upper 60s right here at 9 News in our backyard. Current temperatures across the state, fairly warm as you're heading out the door this morning, maybe getting ready to go to church or go on a nice jog. We're in the low 60s, the eastern plains, and then further out towards the western slopes, 73 in Grand Junction right now. So yes, it's going to be a very warm day there. Live radar, not much going on. We're nice and dry, but once again, that could change as we head into this afternoon, mainly around 2 p.m. Of course, we're going to have more details about that. 88 degrees is going to be our high today. And here's our weather headlines. Of course, our next storm system as we head into tomorrow as well as Tuesday. Could also talk about that snow melt as well. We're going to have all the details and talk about how that can impact your day and your week coming ahead in our full forecast, Lauren.
Jaden, thank you so much. Breaking news this morning, we're working to learn more about a shooting that left a 15-year-old girl dead and 2 other people hurt. This happened around 12:30 in Aurora along East Hoffman Boulevard near Hoffman Park. One underage victim was grazed by a bullet, and a 20-year-old woman was sent to the hospital. She is expected to recover. Police have not made any arrests or shared any information about a possible suspect. This morning, we're also tracking down 3 different incidents in Denver overnight, all of which just happened hours apart. First, DPD is investigating a deadly crash near 11th Avenue and Lincoln Street, just a couple blocks from the Capitol. It happened just after 9 last night. They say the crash was between a motorcycle and a car. Investigators have not released who died in the crash just yet. DPD is also investigating a serious crash that happened around 1 o'clock this morning. The 2-car crash happened between Green Valley Ranch and Pena Boulevard. 1 person was taken to the hospital. And lastly, 1 person was injured in an overnight stabbing. DPD says it happened near South Cherokee Street and West Cedar Avenue just before 11 o'clock last night. They say 1 person was injured. DPD has no suspects right now. We're making calls this morning on all of these incidents, and of course, we'll keep you updated as we learn more. A police chase that started in Aurora ended in a crash that left 2 people hurt. And new at 8 o'clock, police have just named Michael Guadalupe Freita as the suspect. Aurora police say this happened around 5:45 yesterday evening when officers tried to stop a stolen car near Mississippi and Potomac. The driver took off and APD chased them. The chase led into Denver. It ended when the driver crashed into another car near Leetsdale and Cherry in Glendale. 4 people were in that car that got hit. All of them were taken to the hospital. 1 had serious but not life-threatening injuries. Freya was also hospitalized, but he has since been released and charged with multiple felonies. Roads are reopening this morning after some overnight repairs. Friday afternoon, a water line broke on Sheridan near 17th. The resulting flooding made the asphalt buckle. Sheridan had to be closed between 17th and 20th Avenues during that repair process. The U.S. has approved a new COVID vaccine made by Moderna, but it comes with limits. The FDA says the new shot uses a lower dose and targets immunity more precisely. Right now, it's only approved for adults 65 and older or those 12 and up with health risks. The FDA says it's not replacing the current Moderna vaccine. This is just a second option this fall. Moderna says it is safe and it's even more effective in some cases. Guidance, though, is changing around who should get an updated COVID vaccine. The CDC says kids should still get the shot. Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. says the shot will no longer be recommended for healthy children and pregnant women. Days later, the CDC's updated COVID vaccine schedule put healthy kids back on the list with a caveat, saying children and their parents should consult with a doctor first. The CDC still offers no formal recommendation for pregnant women. Some doctors tell us they still hope their pregnant patients, though, will consider it. Dr. Abigail Barnes is an OBGYN with the HCA Health One Metropolitan OBGYN in Denver. She says pregnant women are at higher risk for more severe disease and preterm delivery from COVID.
National recommendations are varying as they come out of the CDC, et cetera. But ours would still be the same. And it'll be a matter of navigating access to vaccines, whether or not they're available in our cities and our small towns, whether or not insurance will cover them.
Federal guidance can also affect insurance coverage for vaccines. Dr. Barnes said sometimes the out-of-pocket cost for a vaccine can be a barrier. When a Boulder abortion clinic closed its doors, it marked the end of one of the few places in the country offering specialized later-term abortions. 9 News reporter Ria Jha spoke to the former staff who are now working to open a new clinic.
This job changed my life.
The people who worked in this building had a mission.
This was one of the 5 clinics in the country that worked in this space.
The number of clinics in the country offering later-term abortion care turned to 4 when the Boulder abortion clinic closed in May. The staff lost their building, but not their purpose.
So we collected ourselves together and discussed if we wanted to continue forward and open a new clinic.
They're calling the new clinic Rise Collective. Rise standing for reproductive integrity, safety, and equity.
Absolutely.
Alicia Moreno is the new executive director, and she's bringing all her former coworkers with her.
So the staff that we have and that has been together for an average of 17 years has a really unique set of skills in a very niche part of this type of healthcare. We can't imagine not working together.
It includes people like Debbie Riccioli.
I was employed there for 11 years. We had patients traveling from all over the country and all over the world.
As the former director of counseling, she knows the demand for their care hasn't disappeared.
People were under an incredible amount of stress. They're afraid, they're worried about being judged, they're scared of a medical procedure, they're sad because they're losing a pregnancy. And with all the restrictions in the country, the need for our services are going to just continue to increase because folks aren't able to get their needs met sooner.
New name, same mission.
Approaching this with the same compassion and safety that we've done for many, many years.
And a team that never stopped.
That was Ria Jha reporting. The original clinic closed because the doctor who started the practice retired. The Rise Collective team said they do have a location in mind. Now they're just working on fundraising. They hope to be open by the end of summer. Colorado's new transgender protection law is now facing its second legal challenge. The law amended Colorado's Anti-Discrimination Act to make misgendering and dead naming illegal. XXXY Athletics is bringing the lawsuit, saying that the new law makes it illegal for them to use biologically accurate language with customers and in their advertising. The first lawsuit was brought by multiple organizations and a Western Colorado dermatologist. The suit argued that the law amounts to compelled speech and violates the First Amendment. Emmy Award-winning actress Valerie Mahaffey has died. She was best known for her recurring roles on Northern Exposure, Desperate Housewives, and Young Sheldon. A spokesperson for her said the 71-year-old died Friday after losing her battle with cancer. While she was known for her roles on television, the actress also starred on Broadway and in a number of movies, including Seabiscuit and Sully, over her 5-decade career.